Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? It's great Zach Tate. So, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that tuned in yesterday to Blog Talk Radio Live. We had a wonderful show talking about the best rendition of yourself. And I want to thank all the callers that called in. I want to thank everybody that listened to the show last night and supported the radio and shared. So before I get started, I want to ask everybody that's watching this to share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Swipe left, swipe right, let everybody know, invite all your followers. Because what I want to know is, when did you start becoming the enemy of you? So this is twofold, my question. Yesterday I went to the Metropolitan Museum at the Cloisters. And the exhibit there is one dealing with religious symbols and things back with the Roman Catholic Church. A lot of art, a lot of artifacts that I posted on Instagram. And when I walked into the door, mind you, I had on a blazer and a white shirt. I was with a Latino brother who had a camera around his neck. Not different than all the other people who were showing up with cameras around their necks. So the moment we walked in, the brother took a picture of me, took a picture of the architecture. Another Latin guy, security, gets on the phone and calls the rest of the security officers to inform them that we might be taking pictures. So, mind you, we in a museum with hundreds of people who are walking around with cameras taking pictures. So when I get to, you got to walk up 3 flights of stairs to get to the admission desk. When I'm paying for my admission, I ask, is there an issue if people take pictures? The lady said, no, it's not an issue as long as you don't use your flash and do video. Fine. So we begin taking pictures of the different artifacts along with pictures of each other in the Met around this architecture, and security starts following us. Now, this would not have been peculiar to me if I was in certain parts of the city where my folk just generally don't go to. Racism is a lie. But this was not racism, because the people who were on guard and at the position of defense were black and Latinos security guards. It is our own who looked at us as the enemy. So when did we start becoming the enemy of each other? So this is important. Let me tell you why. As a black man, when I walk down the street and I see other black men or males, I automatically get the mean mug, a snicker, a defensive look, or one where they have to look to let me know they don't notice that I can't do something to them. I don't walk in a manner where I'm going to intimidate them. I don't walk with the aggression in their path. It's just a indirect, non-verbal communication between black men in New York City, that when we see each other, it's like, what you want, what you up to, are you ready to pop off? Because I notice when I'm down south, everybody be like, good morning, good afternoon, how you doing? They don't lose that southern hospitality. But in these big urban cities, it's like, you automatically against me because I look just like you. Now I'm going to bring my camera a little closer. There's no way you can tell me that I don't look like a Dominican. There's no way you can tell me that I don't look like a Puerto Rican. There's no way you can tell me I don't look like a Panamanian. There's no way you can tell me I don't look like an African, which is a continent. Pick a country. There's no way you could tell me I don't look like an Egyptian, I don't look like the so-called Native American, that I don't look like anybody with the same color skin as mine, or even a shade darker or a shade lighter. In this world, there's only one minority, and that's the people who do not look like me. And I'm not condemning anyone's race. I am just stating facts. And I'm never going to be apologetic about stating facts. So I ask everybody who looks like me from all these different places and who forgot that the difference between us all was just a stop on a slave ship. My question to you is, when the hell did we start becoming the enemy of each other, when historically it's people who did not look like us who tried to destroy us? And you scared of me? You get on arm when I walk into a school, when I ain't never heard of a black dude run up in the school with a gun and gun nobody down. You got upset or defensive about me walking through the airport. Black people ain't blowing up no damn planes. We understand politics. We suffer behind it. So we ain't got no reason to blow up nothing. And you worrying about me at TSA and you the TSA agent that look just like me? When did you become confused? I know. Let me tell you when. You started watching all these movies that display me as a slave, as a thief, as a suspect, as a inmate, as a convict, as a rapist, a mugger, a murderer, a thug, and a gangster. Now, I'm half of those things naturally. I was half of those things because that's what I chose to do. There isn't a law I've never broken in my life. Not one. From kidnapping all the way down to the craziest assaults, except for pedophilia. And yet, if I can conduct myself in a civilized way, how do you consider me your enemy just from when I see you? Your own insecurities. Amen. So this Periscope is to ask you to take a good look at your own insecurities. And then, if you want to be super tough, if you want to be super gangster, I'm giving you a challenge right now. I challenge you today to walk and see 5 people that look like you and say good morning, or shake their hand, or say, yo, man, I love you because you look just like me. I dare you. All you gangsters, you cowards, you not going to do it. All you tough guys, you ain't going to do it. You so tough, you can't walk up to the next man that look just like you and say, yo, man, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I love you because you look like me. Because somewhere in your psyche, somebody's playing a serious trick on you. Because you are going to be the same person that lose your mind when somebody like you deny you access to get ahead. Because this is where it starts. First, you start looking at me defensive. Then you start thinking I'm a threat. Then you start telling me you don't want me to do better. And that's the problem we need to look at. This is Great Zach Tate. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please tell a friend. Please share. Please invite other followers. Please support Blog Talk Radio Live. We coming on Wednesday nights and Friday nights, one or the other. Stay tuned on my Instagram page at Great Zach Tate, at Twitter, at Facebook at Great Zach Tate, and I'll keep you informed. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you all. And make sure you stop being the enemy of you.